Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors got company. It's Kyrie and the Brooklyn Nets. And boy, was Kyrie sensational once again in this basketball game. The long deuce step back over Kyrie. Steph, though, will respond. A three of his own. And then here comes Golden State, the turnover. Jordan Poole with the dime to Jonathan Kuminga, who's going to find a way to get in that fast break and get him one. Irving, though, response of his own in a second. One thing I always say about Kyrie, he never makes the same type of bucket twice in one game. He's got so many different moves. So does Curry, though. It's Steph putting on a show for the home crowd in San Francisco. 26, 6, and 7 for Steph. He makes it look Steph-less, according to Kenny Smith. But he was the second best point guard in this basketball game, in my estimations, because that man took over once again in the second half. Welcome to Mr. Irving's neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in his neighborhood. Would you be his? Jonathan Kuminga with a nice cut, and he's rewarded for his efforts. And then Jordan Poole lines it up and knocks it down for three. Warriors up by 10 in the fourth, but Brooklyn ain't going nowhere. They got that man. I told y'all, it's a beautiful day in his neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in his neighborhood. Would you be his? Kyrie Irving with the three, and then the dish to Nicholas Claxton, who had a career-high 24 points and 15 rebounds. The play of the game is made by Royce O'Neal with the three off the dish from Kyrie. Nets are up too late. So Steph Curry with an interesting decision right here in the clutch. His team down two. The ball is kicked, so the Warriors would have to inbound it again. And this time around, they go to Klay Thompson, who misses the three. Nets go to the line and make free throws. And behind 38 points, 7 rebounds, and 9 assists from Mr. Irving. It's a beautiful day in Kyrie's neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in his neighborhood. Would you be his? The Nets pull off the victory over the Warriors. Well, Kyrie Irving had some things to say following the Nets' big-time win against the Warriors, which they've been bad on the road, but they've been really good at home. Kyrie said, I told you guys that I was putting a lot of pressure on myself to be the first option or the second option or to be the main one. This is just a message for everyone at home. First option, second option, third option, it don't matter to me. The objective of this team sport is to win basketball games, not identify one person to carry everybody every single night. And I want to give a little credit to Royce O'Neal, who made a big-time three-pointer, as you just saw. All right now, Brooklyn. I mean, he talking that talk. Boy, y'all in for it now. He is talking that talk and walking that walk, y'all. Kyrie Irving is looking like 2016 Kyrie Irving, the guy that was the leading point guard on the Cavaliers team. This is as focused he's looked since then. And I'm going to give him credit. He was really focused year one in Boston, too. I don't know who has gotten in Kyrie Irving's ear. And I'm not saying that they run the man, but somebody has told this man, I keep saying the same thing. Somebody has gotten in Kyrie Irving ear after the tweet and said, all right, bro, enough is enough, man. Look, I know you might not want to play till you're 40, but yo, bro, you about to throw away $250 million if you keep tweeting, if you keep talking, right? You need to focus on basketball. You can be a giver. You're a phenomenal. I think Kyrie is a gracious giver. I think he's great at that. But giving and then talking with the giving, that might not be your best spot right now. And I'm not telling that man to shut up and just give his money away. I would never tell a person to do that. But if he wants another big payday in the NBA, these teams are looking at what's going on in Brooklyn. And I hope they've been looking over the last couple months, because what's been going on right now is a lot of greatness from Kyrie Irving. The Brooklyn Nets are winning games without Kevin Durant. Now, he started out pretty rough, but as of late, Kai's went over 30 in 3 of the last 4 games. And how about that? The Nets just beat up on the NBA champs without their best player. Okay? I'm just Brooklyn, y'all go out, look, y'all, he's making it really tough not to pay this man. If that Kyrie Irving is present in the playoffs, and I'm not saying Kyrie was bad against Boston. He wasn't great either. I think he would admit that. If that Kyrie Irving is present in the playoffs, from what I've seen of Kevin Durant and some of these role guys like Royce and Seth, I would want to play them in the first round. Last year, I wasn't mad at. I was calling it. I already knew Boston was going to give the Nets a run for their money in the first round last year. I didn't think they'd sweep them, but that's what ended up happening. This time around, I don't want to play Brooklyn right now. Not with a focused Kyrie. That's been my thing. I've always told y'all, Kyrie Irving is one of the greatest talents I've ever seen. Like, when these coaches come out and say that, I don't think they're over-exaggerating at all. He's one of the greatest talents I've ever seen. He just keeps, putting his foot in his mouth with his words and his actions. But right now, he just ball. He ain't no foot up in the mouth. As a lady, just been he's putting his foot on his opponent's neck. That's the only thing he's been doing right now. Is putting his foot on people's necks. He let you know, man. It don't matter if I'm 1, 2, or 3. Just know you better not leave me wide open for 3. If Kyrie Irving continues to give it to Steph Curry in a lot of their matchups.